Okay, so I'm 14 years old and I'm 3 months on testosterone. I get asked how I got on T so young a lot. So my process was kind of weird and probably not how it would normally go. So I submitted my paperwork to this gender clinic that was local around, and I live in Indiana. So that was kind of, I have to drive pretty far. But so I submitted my paperwork to this gender clinic, and I talked to my pediatrician about it. She was like, I can recommend you to this other gender clinic in Indy. And I was like, I don't want to drive to Indy. So we submitted our paperwork to this other gender clinic, and they accepted me. And we got an appointment there, and we got there, and I talked to them, and they got my vitals and all that. And then they just explained, like, the process of everything, and, like that I could go on hormone blockers or something like that. And I was like, no, I want to go on testosterone. I know what I want. And they didn't make me do anything like gender therapy related stuff to make sure that I was sure. I just was confident of what I wanted to do. I had done research, and I think it was easier for me to get on testosterone because I'd done the research, and I'd asked questions that made it obvious that I had done research. I'd ask about bottom growth or any specific symptoms that testosterone had. And I didn't ask about age or anything, but doctors can approve you for it at 14 or 13. I don't think they do it at 12 very often. I think 12 is a reach. But it's normally at 16. But normally they'll recommend hormone blockers before 16. But I would have been fine with hormone blockers. Honestly, I wanted to go on something. And my parents signed all the paperwork that day when we went for the first appointment. And it was only 40 minutes that we were there. And they drew my blood and everything. And they tested my hormone levels. And then the next time I came back, it was 2 weeks later, I got my first shot. And they explained the process to us. They explained it to my dad. And it was really simple, and they didn't make me do any gender therapy. And I was talking to my therapist because I just told her that I got on testosterone because I was nervous. And it's not like she's a bad therapist or anything. I was just scared. And I told her, and she was like, how did you do that without gender therapy? And I was like, I don't know. The place I went to was genuinely really good for that. And I would have gone through gender therapy and explained my situation, but I didn't have to. And it's different by case. And you might have to if you try. But I really hope not, because it seems kind of awkward. Yeah.